Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, and I'm here to do a general collective reading. I did one earlier today, but I didn't post it yet. I was going to post it when I came home, and then, well, I had lunch, and now I'm thinking maybe I'll do one more, and I'll upload this. We'll see. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. I went out shopping, got a few items. Get out of the house. It was raining a little bit, but it's nice. It's not cold, so at least we've got that. Hopefully it's not cold where you are. Let's see where we're gonna go. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you guys so very, very much. Let's see where we're gonna go with this. I'm just having a cup of coffee and I'm winding. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the highest white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour? What would you like to discuss with the collective, please? Thank you. Financial and material changes, 5. Could be a marriage or an agreement, a contract. Could be dealing with an institution. This could be the divine stepping in, a higher power. Could be a belief system. You could be spiritually high ranking, or I don't know, maybe you're rising up. You're ascending. This is conscious awareness. You're manifesting something. It's beautiful. You're co-creating with the divine. As above, so below. Using your higher wisdom, taking action. You know, we can always wish upon a star and wish that and then talk about stuff that we want, but you have to actually take action to make it come into fruition, and I think that's what you're doing. You're taking the appropriate steps. So that's wonderful. This is an action taker. That's the overarching energy. You're very focused. You have all the tools you need for success. Somebody's bored and discontent, feeling sorry for themselves, feeling rejected now that you're doing something for yourself. You're moving in a different direction, possibly. I just heard I have no time for them. So, yeah, this is not a triumph for somebody else. They can't come with. They don't want to overcome. They don't want to take accountability in their lives. They can't stop you. Yeah, they can't block your heart chakra. You're taking action for sure. You could be a father, a boss, or a leader, or a divine masculine energy, male or female, if it's divine masculine energy. It's a go-getter for sure. Positive movement forward. And this is quickly. It's happening quickly. I just heard you believed in yourself when nobody else did. So congratulations. You're doing it on your own. Whoever this is that you're dealing with cannot come along with you. You went within, you did that soul work. Again, this is doing things alone, or something is ramping up now that there's an investigation. There's heartache and loss. Finding out some stuff. I think, to tell you the truth, things could be happening in and around your life, whether it's directly associated to you or not. It's going to be disappointing. But I honestly feel like you already know or suspected it. You already made, it's not that you made peace with it, but you've accepted. It's radical acceptance. You can't change what is, right? You can't change people. You can't make them do things. You can't live their life for them. So whatever this is, it's not what you wanted, but you're just going to have to accept it for what it is. It's a tough pill to swallow sometimes, because I'm really picking up this has something to do with something you care a lot about. You might have to leave them behind because they don't, I don't know, it's something is you're not meshing together. So we have 5 material and financial and material changes. So it could be a divorce or separation, but it's in the upright. You might be getting married. I don't know. Leaving somebody else behind. It could be just elevating in life. Whatever. Okay. Somebody wants you back. Wow. Somebody could have married another and now they want you back. They're in a relationship, full-blown relationship, and now they want you back. You made the right choice. You left when you left, okay? Somebody's playing you like a yo-yo. Playing everybody, if you ask me. Yeah, remain unfazed. You've already dealt with it. You've made peace with it in a way, you know. It's radical acceptance. This person's got a bad reputation, or they're going to give you a bad reputation. This is a thief. Or they claimed you were. They tried to give you a bad reputation. They could have called child services on you, or because some of their actions, child services got involved in your life. And maybe, you had to run through the hoops with child services. Or it could be any other kind of organization. They report false reports on you or something. Okay? This could be something that, if this isn't you, they got a bad reputation. They could have lost some children in the past for bad behavior. Maybe they wound up in jail or something like that. Because they're a thief, obviously. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. So somebody's got this romanticized idea in their head that somebody's just going to swoop in and take their problems away. Maybe that's, they're thinking you're going to do it. They could be male or female, doesn't matter, but they don't understand what real life is all about. It's all in their head. They don't give a shit. They're very immature, I heard. They don't want to smarten up. They think it's a joke. Everything's a fucking joke. It's not a joke. There's dirt digging here. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. I think you already know what this person's all about. They could have really tried to wreck your character. They got a case here, either in a court of law or an STD. It could be sexual or it could be spiritual. Yeah, you're on your own. Somebody's reflecting. They're doing some soul searching, you or somebody else. You're on your own. You're zen. You have no stress, no worries, nothing, okay? You're too busy winning. They could be trying to cyberbully you right now, okay? Or they've been doing this for a long time. Are you kidding me? Okay. So somebody really did you dirty, and they're continuously doing you dirty behind your back. You haven't been around this person in a while. And I don't know, maybe they got wind of you speaking about them, telling your story about what happened between the two of you. And it's the truth. It's God's honest truth. You have every right to speak your truth. And they're saying that you're trying to ruin their reputation. Meanwhile, they have the criminal record. They have the addictions. They're the ones in and out of clinics trying to clear up STDs, in and out of relationships, fighting very toxic behavior. Not paying their bills, always in debt, always fucking codependent, always fighting with people. But yet you're the one, to them, according to them, trying to ruin their reputation. Give me a fucking break. Sorry, I just had to bring that out because that's just hilarious. They had no problems talking about you. You took the high road, you walked away. And now you have, maybe you're online speaking about it, or maybe you're talking to other people about it and they got wind of it somehow. You're speaking your truth, though, and that's how you heal, by speaking, by releasing it out into the ethers, letting it go, normalizing it. See, it doesn't hurt you any longer. Do you understand? Or it doesn't have full power over you any longer. Where are we going with this, please? Somebody wants you back now. Yeah, they want to clear the air with you, clearing up misunderstandings through communication. Oh, it was a misunderstanding, me trying to, wreck your reputation and damage your character and steal it from you and cheat on you and give you an STD or whatever else they did. Steal from you, abuse you in a multitude of ways, played you for a fool in front of your face, but it was just a fucking misunderstanding. Can I come back now? No, I don't think so. There's gossip spreading. They spread gossip about you. Rumors are spreading quickly. You're speaking your unfiltered truth. What did I tell you? Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. They gossiped about you. It was all bullshit to try to wreck your reputation. But you're speaking your truth. And they're going around sniveling like the coward that they are, telling everybody that you're lying about them, but you're telling the truth, the God's honest truth. They were the ones lying about you, trying to ruin your life. And they're the ones in and out of jail, like I said, in and out of clinics. This is public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. Well, straighten up and fly right. Stop doing fucking people dirty. That's all I gotta say. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Okay, I'm a little bit tired right now. I need a nap after my little trek today. It's a good feeling, though. I like getting stuff done. Thank you, Spirit. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. I think they overstay their welcome with other people. I think people know what they're all about, and whatever you said about them, or you have said, or you are saying about them, rings true to other people's ears as well, because they see the same thing in this person. So I think everywhere they're going, and they're not clearing the air with you. They're trying to clear the air with everybody else around them. They secretly do want you back. Wow. Okay. That makes sense. They're a psychopath. That's why. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Or they claimed you were. This is a narcissist. And I'm not a doctor or therapist, but I have heard that sociopaths and narcissists are sociopaths and psychopaths are narcissistic. Not all narcissists are sociopaths or psychopaths. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Yeah. This is somebody that you were in a soulmate connection with, and it could be any kind of soulmate, but here it says twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. This is not a twin flame. They might have used that jargon on you, but this is not a twin flame. Now they want to be friends with you. I don't think so. They want to come back and be a romantic partner again. I don't think so. It's chaos if you take them back, okay? That's all they bring with them. Upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Now they're trapped. They're trapped in their own lies. Okay, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Because people know the truth. They see the truth. They heard what you had to say, and they're going, yeah, fuck yeah. I totally get what that person's saying about this person. This is a piece of shit. Don't trust this person. They do spell work on you. They try to, energy harvest off of you. They use your ideas, they try to take your friends or your partner away from you, stuff like that. It's just, they got nothing better to do but be toxic. Drama, arguments, and incompatible. Blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. Because you're a nurturing person, a mentor. You have high wisdom here, you give back. You love with all of you. You love with every fiber of your being you love. And when you love somebody, they know they're loved. There's no question about it. And there's no fear that you're going to go and do this kind of shit behind their backs. Okay? This person's not loving, nurturing, or kind. Doesn't have high wisdom. There's an epiphany to the people that surround this person. Oh, shit. Self-realization, answered questions, and untapped talents. Oh, shit. They see it for what it is. This guy or this girl is lying about this person all along. So therefore, most likely they're lying about everybody that they come in contact with behind their back. So if they're doing it to somebody they claim to have loved, trust and believe. People that they barely know, or they're you can take or leave. Oh yeah, they're saying the worst things about you too. Okay, it is what it is. It's a piece of shit. It is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. When I feel that energy, I fucking know this is a real piece of shit. And they're not going to change their ways for nobody. And I don't know if a psychopath could fucking be tamed. Anyways, they're dangerous. Get the fuck away from them. Mr. Good Time. That's what I just heard. Or Ms. Good Time if it's a woman. Good time, no long time. Don't place your hopes on them for anything. Don't expect anything out of them, not even to hold a fucking door open for you. They'll slam it right in your face. Wow, this is a real beaut. I'm getting angry for you. What's message, please, Spirit? Thank you. Opportunist. They looked at you and said, oh, this is a golden opportunity. You're very blessed. You have a new beginning starting. Something to do with money and stability. Overarching energy. We have, they want to come back. 8 of Cups. But they don't want to come back to you. They want you coming back to them. They want you on your hands and knees, begging them to come back. Because you can't live without them. They're your everything. Come back or else. Yeah. 8-8. They're getting karma. They can't come back towards you. If they come back towards you, you let them go. You don't care anymore. I think for a very caring and nurturing and loving person like you, for you not to care anymore, they must have done the worst. They can't attach themselves to you any longer or bind themselves to you. You don't care. They're not renting space in your head. You removed all obstacles. You're free. You're free. You don't care anymore. Sometimes actually, I don't know if it's anybody that's you or them. Or I don't think it's them, but I don't know. It could be anybody that's in this equation. They're looking at themselves deeply here. Having a good look at what they've done. Somebody's feeling trapped. They want to come back and trap you. That's what it is. See, she's tied up here. They're feeling tied up. So they want to come back towards you because they're tied up. They're bound to something and they're in trouble. Yeah, they're in trouble. They don't know what to do. They can't move forward. They might show up on you suddenly, so just beware. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They're afraid to make a decision. They can't move forward with something because you've detached. Maybe you did it quickly. Or maybe everybody around them is doing it quickly now that they know the truth that this person's been lying. This person's a piece of shit, right? People are distancing and detaching from this person. You don't do toxicity. You don't do karma or drama. You don't do codependency, addictions. Yeah, you let it all go. Goodbye. Yeah, somebody's learning something. You started over maybe after this relationship. You had to start over. You had to take a practical approach. Start small. You learned your lessons. You're moving on. You invested in yourself. And they didn't want to let go. They didn't want to let go. It didn't serve in their life. Well, that's just too bad. You could be you're watching divination, or you could be involved with divination. Don't have to be, but you're definitely watching. This is a new beginning. Yeah. You have a lot of options, you have a lot of options ahead of you. You learned that they had multiple options here. Somebody's delusional. Pipe dreams, I just heard. Hopeful, wishful thinking. False promises. There's a cover-up. They want a second chance with you. And they wanted to hold on. They still want to hold on to their side pieces. Unbelievable. Yeah, they want smacks. Oh, wow. This is somebody that's really psychotic. Oh, my God. I just heard they're hanging on to the side pieces just in case you don't want to give it to them. In case you say no. They have needs. Unbelievable. Yeah, while they're married here or in a relationship. Yeah, they wanted you to compete, to be an option. I can't make this up. This is a lot of gaslighting. This is a lot of fighting. They love the drama. They love it. You're on next. They said no to me for money, smacks, or just attention, or they don't believe me. They called me a liar. I'm moving on to the next one. You have to deal with it now. I'm going to fuck you over while I'm with the next one. And then until they piss me off, then I'm going to move on to the other one after that. I'm going to fuck both of you over. Oh, yeah, until you're feeling contrite. And you come back on your hands and knees, and I might come back. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, divorce, separation. This is somebody that doesn't like traditional relationships. This is a criminal. Could be a warlock as well. Yeah, now they're regretting what they've done. They're grieving and regretting. They're bored, dissatisfied with life. You need to be their entertainment. Jump, monkey, jump. Make me laugh. Be the court jester because I'm bored. I can't be bothered. Yeah, somebody's feeling sorry for themselves. Rejected, abandoned. So maybe the persons they were with are abandoning them and now they're feeling rejected. Yeah, this is a player energy. I can't make this up. Everybody's figuring it out. Bye, boy. Knight of Wands. The worst has happened. Nah, they can't eat or sleep. They're really burdened now. Who am I going to pay? Who's going to pay my way? Who's going to suck my junk? Oh, no. Who's going to tell me I'm beautiful or handsome? Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a crime. This is abuse. This is recklessness. It's a tower. Endangering others. There's a lot of fucking tawdry shit going on here. Could be an arrest. This is illumination, letting go and letting God. Now they're acting like the martyr. They're acting like the victim. Oh dear, cry, cry, cry. Right? Nobody's waiting around for this piece of shit any longer. The illusion's gone, okay? Being let go, they have to, yeah. Nobody's waiting around for this piece of shit. Yeah, they brag too much. They were out there bragging in front of everybody, putting on a show, showing off. loving the attention. This is elimination. This person's not going to go far in life, okay? They're just holding you back. This is something that can't overcome. This is not, they don't want to take accountability. They don't want you going anywhere. You stay right here. You be my fucking monkey dance. You be my maid. You be my sex toy. You be my bank. You be my whipping post when I'm not happy. I'll shit all over you. You be my toilet. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. This is a real psycho. They could have had a car accident or something. Yeah, this is psycho. This is a fucking psycho, whatever this is. It's a karmic. You've learned your lessons. Everybody involved is learning a lesson here. Poor decisions, not going anywhere. There's all one-sided. It's suited for them. What's best for them, not anybody else, okay? There's proof and evidence, okay? People are looking back and they're realizing this person was living a life of luxury off the backs of others. This person's really unmoored, unstable, greedy and selfish, insecure as well. Codependent, clingy, gold digger, and cloud chaser. This is about time it's changed now, okay? Devaluing people. Very karmic and toxic, greedy and selfish, controlling and possessive. I was picking this up last week. I picked it up a couple of times and I'm picking it up again. So I don't know if it's the same person or the same type of person. But this is the type of person that you get into a relationship with them, they move in with you or something like that, and all of a sudden they own the house. This is my house. Get the fuck out. Excuse me? I don't see your name on the deed. Whatever you own and they want it, they appropriate it. You know what I'm saying? You get into a relationship with them with, say, you know, like a house full of items or belongings, and you wind up breaking up and you have like a quarter of what you had going in because they took it all. They feel entitled. Everything they own, I bet you it was taken off of somebody else. It was either given to them or it was taken or it was stolen. You know what I'm saying? Appropriated or stolen. Yeah, this is not wish fulfillment. Somebody's in their south node here. This is, I think people are ashamed of being associated with this person. There's no faith in this person. They're not happy. They're losing hope here. Wow, they're losing hope they can bring you down to their level. Good for you. Stay strong. Okay? You're very fortunate. And they didn't want you having wish fulfillment or achieving wish fulfillment or being seen as wish fulfillment. That's why they did what they did. This is someone that's very unfaithful. They have no hope in hell of coming back towards you or anybody that they were dealing with in the past. This person can't be trusted. They don't have anything of value to offer. They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay their way. They want everybody to pay their way. They're immature and very irresponsible. And they're lazy. And they're a fool. They are a fool. It is what it is. They thought they were clever and sly with that fox down here. Telling you, I don't know. I'm giving the impression that this person was trying to give the impression that they're counseling people, that they know best. See, this fox is telling this fool, don't jump too close to the edge. But usually the dog, it's a dog usually, and they're loyal. The fox's mouth is closed, so there's no cautioning here. They just watch you go right off the edge because they get a big kick out of it. But you're innocent. People are now finding out you're innocent. This could be people that they did stuff against you behind your back at one point, and now, you know, they thought they were sly. You know what I mean? Now they're realizing, shit, this person's innocent. You have a new beginning. Congratulations. Yeah. You're successful. You put a lot of work into yourself, mastered your emotions, and mastered whatever it is you do. Very diligent, very hardworking. You planted some seeds, you watered them and nurtured them, and now they're growing. They could have thought you were crazy for, I don't know what you do for a living, but they could have thought you were crazy. Oh, look at that, they're crazy. Like me in the card reading, right, before I started this channel. Oh, they read cards. Oh, they talk to angels. Oh, they talk to God. Oh, they're fucking weird. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is somebody that lied about you, male or female. They were jealous, vindictive, vile, spiteful, very bitter. They undermined you. Constantly working hard to undermine you. Just the way that she's looking at you watering your seeds here. when it's upside down. It kind of looks like, let me fix them. They're not going to have those seeds for very long. Yeah, that plant's going to die. Let me get at it. That kind of shit. Male or female, doesn't matter. You went ice cold on somebody, or people are going ice cold on this person. Yeah, somebody can't play games anymore. They're in debt. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. They're lying to people all the time. They can't play games anymore. They can't balance anything out any longer. Somebody was so jealous of you. Possibly because you're doing so well in life, and they can never aspire to be in their north node. They don't want to be in their north node. They don't want to help themselves. They don't want to do better. They don't want to be proud of who they are. This is the wrong kind of pride. The pride that they carry around is the wrong kind of pride to have. This is something that's always in debt to everybody. Always got some fucked up story. Somebody's always stealing from them, putting them in harm's way, taking from them, and it's all bullshit. They can't manage their own life. That's what it is. Yeah. Now they want to reconcile with you because they're out of money. Yeah, they stole some money. This is family discord. This person that's not in it for a long term. Okay. You're doing well. You've healed. You're very balanced and patient. You're transmuting and alchemized. Now they're dreaming of reconciling with you, having nostalgic memories. Look at this. So they can come in here and take what they can off of you. What'd I tell you? Oh, that's mine. Oh yeah, you're going to give me a hug. Well, oh, that's mine? Yeah, you're in my space. Let me take that. Yeah, making allegations, accusations that are unfounded. They want you to unblock them. They want you to fight and compete with them. That's their love language. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. Good for them. Yeah, they want to come back in from all that cold. They want you to unblock them. Yeah, this is doing magic on you. Nah. Okay, they're talking mad shit about you. Nah. Truths are coming out about this person. Yeah, this is the truth. The truth is coming out. People are talking. And they're in hot water. Yeah, talking online. Ending a cycle to get a new one. Lessons learned. It's a family. You're happy. They see you online. You're happy. You're very emotionally balanced, stable, mature, loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet. You are using your intuition, by the way. The very thing that they used to laugh at you for, right? You have no burdens. And you're not going to take on this person's burdens. They're a criminal. They did something's unbalanced, right? It wasn't fair what they did to you. They could have committed a crime against you or tried to pin a crime on you. Go away. It was all money. This is an opportunist. This is your blessing, your money, your opportunities. This person's fucking just distorted. They want power and control. They're in their ego. Male or female, okay? It's all about their looks and the image that they've created for themselves or trying to maintain. But right now the image is going, okay? So financial material changes for them. They're going down. You're on the upswing here. As somebody that you were in a relationship or a marriage with at one point, the divine stepping in, or you're spiritually high ranking, you are co-creating with the divine. 51, if this means anything. 1 is the magician. You're quite aware of what took place. You're manifesting. Maybe you're manifesting a new relationship. I don't know. This is conscious awareness. You're very focused on what you're doing. You're taking action in your own life. You're remaining unfazed. You know what they were trying to do or what they were saying. You know what they're trying to get back into your world. They want you back. They want you back. And they're going around saying that you want them back. Give me a fucking break. I think people are getting curious, whether they know you or not. If you're online or visibly, they can see you in the neighborhood or, at your workplace or whatever. I think they see that you're unfazed. You're not bothered with this person. You're not even thinking about this person. This person's a piece of shit. They're seeing it too. So gossip's spreading here. Rumors are spreading quickly. They want to clear the air, or some of these people that got involved with this person in the past against you wants to clear the air with you, or this person wants to get back into your energy. You know what I'm saying? They're exhausted, living out of a suitcase. Things are not working well for them. People are turning their backs on this person. This person's dangerous, if not physically, spiritually, financially, morally dangerous. Okay, this is a psychopath. I wouldn't trust a psychopath. No way. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Or this is what they said about you, and you've got some, reasons to sue if you so wish. Okay. Some people, I think there's some people that was listening to these stories, maybe aided and abetted them in the past, to get them, for them to get even with you or to hurt you in some sort of way or take from you. I think they feel bad now. It might come clean. I don't know. Introvert in reverse. So privacy. They were trying to get in your privacy. You had no privacy. You were telling people your private moments or whatever, sharing stuff. They don't want to separate. 66 in reverse. Something to do with an online community. They are no longer part of an online community. People are putting two and two together. This person's a psychopath. They're doing something on schedule. They missed a schedule or they missed a payment. So they could have been defrauding you somehow. They had to pay online or something like that, and they missed a payment. And now they're getting caught up. They were doing stuff on schedule, maybe spell work. They can't bribe anybody any longer. Damn. Yep, they're friends. They're bribing their friends to do shit. They're all stressed out. They can't relax because they're getting hit hard with karma. It could be against the law, like I said, what they were involved in. And they know that time is ticking. It's just a matter of time before the cops show up on their doorsteps. Yep. They're realizing that this person's a clown. They don't want to be a clown. Or they said you were, you're somebody that cares a lot about others. Okay? Somebody was a real loser. So this is degrading. They said this about you. Right? Degrading. Appearances, shame, and humiliation. They can't shame or humiliate somebody that has nothing to hide. Okay? That knows who they are. Yeah, somebody's in their pride. But I tell you, it's the wrong kind of pride, though. Okay? They're in their ego. But you have a lot of pride for what you've gone through and what you've overcome. You have a lot of self-esteem and self-worth. You know who you are. We all need an ego. It's imperative. We can't just get rid of it. But you lean too much in that ego. It's not good either. This is somebody that breaks their promises continuously. There will be no, especially when you're in union with this person, there will be no union with this person. Oh, they're not a sweetheart. That came out in reverse. That is funny. I just heard, so if this person comes to you and says, can we get together for a drink or a coffee or something, say, for all the times they yanked your chain. Say, yeah, I'll meet you somewhere on the other side of town. I'll meet you there at X, whatever time. I'll see you there. Don't show up. Yank their chain. Let them waste their time. And then block them. There you go, buddy. Yeah, this is soulmates with the love, the one deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. Nah, this is not going to be nah. You're my heart and soul, my eternal love. No, this is nothing. This is a psychopath, okay? It's a lying. Somebody's, I don't know, showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding out the truth. There's an apology here. I'm sorry. They couldn't rob you, or they're getting caught for this robbery. Something to do with a gift in reverse. They're trying to steal your gifts. This is not their blessings. What I tell you, this is your blessings. This is not a twin flame. What I tell you. It's not just you, okay? There's more than you. Focused on you? Nope, there's many. Obsessing over you? Nope, there's many. Watching you? Maybe. There's only one. What is it? There's no one like you. I'm sure there isn't. You're not jealous. So they were trying to say you were jealous and you were chasing them. Bull crap. They love the I don't know. This is butterflies. Feeling complete. Can't stop smiling. Happiness and devotion. Yeah, I don't think so. This person's not going to transform. They're not going to change, okay? This is a psychopath. Stop. Okay? Break, pause, stagnation. That's all they have. Yeah, see, it's 12. Hang on. They're just going to make you fucking stagnate. while they fucking drain you of everything. Ruin your life. Nah. Yeah, there's a lot of gossip. Stop the gossip. Okay, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image and making you the fool. You're not homeless. You don't need their help. So they're saying that you're homeless, that they're helping you, blah, blah, blah. They have no memory, okay? Their memories are all fake. They haven't ascended. They're not going to. They lost. They can't admit that they lost. Yeah. Shattered. They said that they shattered you, right? Crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack now. Oh, they can't move on. No, you've moved on. Families in reverse. I don't know. Maybe you have a family with them. They could have lost their family. They're not okay. They don't want this to end. Don't want to go through withdrawals. They have addictions here. They don't want to self-reflect. They're acting like they have all this pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall up in excruciating pain. Meanwhile, they're the source of the pain. Yeah, your triumph is... This is extreme because you've won. To them, it's about winning. That's why I say won. Life isn't about winning or losing. It's about right or wrong. About being happy and doing what's right. It's success, victory, and achievement. You've overcome major mountains. And it was extreme. Harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. This person was extreme. You suffered through a lot. And you have every right to feel the way you do and to speak your truth, okay? They're trapped, stuck, locked down, mental prison, and captive, okay? This is going to be extreme. This karma that's hitting them is extreme. You are the original. You planted these seeds. You're going to be planting new seeds, and they will be growing beautiful plants for you, okay? And they're fired up. They're fuming with rage, overwhelming explosion of emotions, and they're very angry. So nobody wants to work with them anymore to come up after you, and you're not coming back crawling on your hands and knees begging them to come back to you. That you're living quite nicely without them, even better than ever. You know what I'm saying? And you're relieved that they're not in your life any longer. Oh, this is really getting to them now. This is really burning, chafing their ass. Good. Good. I think some people that they were working with, they realize what this person's all about. And I think they're actually enjoying this person's takedown, you know, this emotional takedown. For the amount of pain they've caused others and bullshit. A gift. It's not their gift. They're trying to steal your gift. I'm not going to have your gifts, okay? Something to do with a small child. This is an adult child. Grief and sorrow. They're not grieving, and they're not. This is all flipped over on in the reverse. It's a long road. You're going to get a pleasant communication here about unexpected money coming towards you. Something to do with a short illness, your work, occupation, oof, and a funeral. Somebody's thoughts. Somebody's in their thoughts. You're a good lady, or you're dealing with a good lady, and somebody wanted to be a rich girl. You're going to see them in court. Big luck is here. This came out yesterday, and a lot of money. Has to do with a lot of money. This could be life insurance, could be an inheritance, it could be something they try to swindle out of you. I don't know. It could go different ways for different people. It says it's a lot of money. I mean, it could be a lot of money compared to what you're used to. I don't know. It could be millions. It could be thousands. I don't know. But good luck. And congratulations, because at the end of the day, this person's really getting their comeuppance, and it's about time. So I'm grateful that this has happened for you. I love you, and until next time, take care.